Yo.
Yo, yo.
Yep. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You
All
get
right.
me?
Yeah, you good. What's going on?
We're back again for actually the first season of football. Finally, the wait is over.
It's an exciting thing. It's an exciting thing. Finally, football has come back. And we're here, week one, where we're going to talk about upcoming Thursday night game. Any news follow from the last week in the preseason? Cuts, roster sizes down to 53-man rosters, trades, rumors, people not being signed right yet, stuff like that. I know we're going to get started at. We're going to start maybe from any surprise cuts or trades from you guys' teams that y'all weren't expected before the season started.
I mean, for me, I think it's nothing much really to talk about. Pretty much with any surprise cuts, surprise fans. Well, I think we already went over that. I think I went over that in the last show, discussing the depth chart, starters, bench players, practice squad signings, who was released, who was signed on waivers, and stuff like that. Um, I think right now is I didn't think we are really get the depth and talk about our game. I think we're gonna talk about that probably what Saturday.
Yeah.
And pretty much on the Sunday games, but I think we'll most likely get the depth and talk about the Thursday night game, which is Kansas City and the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And the thing is, what's the word on Travis Kelce?
I think what the latest was, they were looking at his ACL today. They say it's intact, but he could still miss some time. They're saying probably week one, as far as I know, but I haven't delved into it. I was just reading off of the headline that's coming across. I haven't read the whole story yet, but I saw where they said his ACL is intact, so he should just miss maybe a few weeks. He might miss.
When I say intact, as in intact, I mean meaning because intact to me, he could go ahead and take one step, and next pop,
Right,
ACL gone.
right. Meaning they tear.
Is there tear, stress fracture, or what?
Right, right. So there's a lot of things that they didn't discuss. Obviously, you don't want to tip their hand yet, but So I mean, but that's as far as I know. I don't know if you guys have anything else on the news, or if you dive into it. But I didn't dive into it. I just read what was coming across the ticker. So I didn't see much. I know they were just saying he might miss week one. Probably gonna definitely miss week one if he went for MRI and stuff like that. So
You anything shooting on Travis Kelce?
No, I ain't hyperextended knee. That's about it. Um, no damage to the ACL, so he may be out for a few weeks, but
right, that's why I
they
think until a few weeks.
they ain't ruling him out for week one yet. So they make the decision tomorrow.
Most likely out of the week. I don't understand how you can have a type of injury like that and you're gonna play week one. Which means that the Kansas City Chiefs losing a dominant weapon on the offense. Which means you're kind of leading towards maybe. I mean, we all know he's an X factor on that team, and there's no Chris Jones too as well. I think Chris Jones is holding out for a contract extension too. He too like also looking for extension too as well.
Yep. Hey,
He looking for what, a 3-year, $84 million type deal, similar to what Aaron Donald got,
more.
or more.
Well, they both are. I think what I think going on is a cat and mouse game. Because there's two defensive players, I think they're waiting to see who can get paid first and then react off of who get what kind of money.
Right.
Bosa is looking for, and I can only speak for the finance guy. I've been following the Bosa one closely. Bosa is looking for more money than what Aaron Donald made. He want to be the highest paid non-defensive player. Chris Jones, I think, was looking for Aaron Donald money, and Bosa looking for more than Aaron Donald money. But I think is whoever gets signed first gonna key the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because one don't want to sign, and then they say, could I get more money because the next one gonna give him this kind of money. I think Bosa have the advantage because he won Defensive Player of the Year last year, so he got a little bit more going for him, and that might set the stage. If Chris Jones get paid first, that would set the stage for Bosa. Bosa know how much money more he needs to get or under. If Bosa get paid, Chris Jones then know what kind of money he needs to get. So I think they just see who gonna go first, and then they gonna think, because they both have deals on the table. We offered Bosa a deal last week. It was $4 million out of the pocket. Then I heard again yesterday that we offered him another deal. It was $2 million off. But I heard that he have a deal on the table that he's looking at right now. And just whether or not he gonna take it. The 49ers did release 2 more players today who are on injury reserve. They released them to free up some more cap room. So I don't know if that's some strategic moves now to get more money on the table for Bosa. But I think
for a 4-year, 5-year, $90 million contract.
30 mil a year, 5 year, 30 million a year, plus 100 and something. It was something guaranteed. Is the guaranteed money is the problem right now?
Right.
The guaranteed money is the problem because it's gonna be 30 million a year, around that. Is the guaranteed money that's the problem? I think you're looking for 110 million guaranteed or some shit like that. I have to scroll back and look to see what the first offer was, but they were saying that the guaranteed money was what off. That is off. That causing the rift. And we just don't have that money right now. We just don't. So we got to do some strategic moves. So I think they released Zane Gonzalez and they released somebody else to free up some more cap space. 2 guys who are on the injury reserve.
So what's the issue with the Chiefs? No, the Chiefs ain't got a cap space to sign Chris Jones because I don't see them having a whole bunch of players taking a whole bunch of that cap. I mean, it's just Patrick Mahomes
and
Kelsey. So is that they just want to pay him?
I think they broke the bank with Mahomes and Kelsey.
But Mahomes only got like 30-something million a year. He can get a big contract like what Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and those guys got. I think right now he's an underpaid quarterback right now.
Yeah, but I would have to dig into what their structure look like. And did we get the heavy chunk there?
Yeah, but the cap space doesn't go towards the coaching staff. The salaries and stuff don't really go towards the coaching staff.
I don't know. That's a good question. I would have to look at maybe the history, catching up with them, what they did to get where they at. I don't know.
Because without Chris Jones and that defense and that defensive line,
yeah, because they don't have Frank Clark no more.
They won't be as effective. I mean, yeah, they'll be good. I mean, they still bring pressure and stuff like that. We all know that Steve Spagnuolo is the blitz master. He finds ways to create pressure. But without that linchpin and that defensive line, I don't think they'll be as effective.
That's a good point.
Which kind of leads to me swaying more to the Detroit Lions winning this game. Honestly.
I don't know.
I sway more to the Detroit Lions winning this game. Because if you don't have no Travis Kelce, you don't have no Chris Jones. Yes, you have a veteran coach in Andy Reid. Yes, you have a veteran quarterback who's won Super Bowls in Patrick Mahomes, MVPs and stuff like that, who's dominated games two at the same time. You know how Andy Reid can scheme up a couple plays and change a game too. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's only so much you can do when you don't have a certain few amount of weapons in Travis Kelce, of course, who's your main weapon on offense, and Chris Jones, who's your main weapon on defense. Those are two, other than Patrick Mahomes, those are the 2 linchpins of your offense and defense.
So I look at it up here. Chris Jones' cap hit is $28 million on the team. I think that might be the problem. He's $28.291 million cap hit.
Well, that ain't big of a cap hit because you only like trying to trade him and release him.
That ain't the problem.
I ain't seen no. I don't know. They might just like what I'm saying, or they don't want to pay him that money. I don't know.
The problem is the $9 million apart in negotiations. They got offered $27 million a year. He wanted $32 million a year. So he looking at guarantees and all them kind of stuff. No matter
but if you want guaranteed, how you want to still get $32 million a year though?
because Aaron Donald is 3 years, 90 something mil, which is 31.7 million a year. They offer him 2 years, fully guaranteed 27 million a year. So about 2 years, 54 mil. But he's saying if they offer him 2 years, he wants 30 something million a year. They ain't gonna
Because
offer him more. They ain't gonna offer him 3 years because of his age. The difference between he and Bosa is age. He making 31. You ain't gonna sign he the 4 years.
Mhm.
Bosa could sign a 4 and 5 years, not Chris Jones. Chris Jones only going for 2 3 years. Cause by the time he hit
Right.
32, 33, that's it. So he trying to get as much as possible now, which he trying to get 30 mil. Then they don't want to pay him 30 mil probably.
you
I
see why
think
you see why I say I think he's going back to who and saying first. I think Bosa ain't gonna want to take a deal.
no, but he on and Bosa on ain't connected because Bosa gonna be the highest paid player. He just want more on he own. No, they can't shard Bosa because of his age, he credentials and everything. Chris Jones trying to maximize what he could get in 2 and 3 years. Cause that's the most years he can get. And
Mhm.
after that, basically, that's it. He can't compare himself to a 25-year-old and he done 30 31. He just trying to get up to 30 million and Kansas City don't want to give him 30 million.
At that age.
They're going at high as 27 million, 27.5.
Yeah.
And that's what the issue is.
So
He want more.
we have to give Bosa more than 21 million a year for him to be happy. Because he wanted to be the highest paid defensive player or not quarterback player. He deserves it. And I've heard, I just read that they gave him a lucrative offer. I don't know what's lucrative to them, but it probably ain't lucrative to him because he ain't signed the damn deal yet. But I've heard in rumors that's only 2 million off. So we'll see. But he needs to sign today, tomorrow to be able to play week one. And then we got quick turnaround. Somebody was looking at a synopsis today that we have the first 3 weeks is a quick turnaround for us. We play week one in Pittsburgh, then we go to LA. Is it LA? Yeah, then we go to LA, and then we turn around and play Thursday night in New York. Home. They play home against New York, but that's a quick turnaround for a guy that hasn't been holding out. So we need to get him signed and get him on the field. Even though the rumors are saying that he has been working out with the team. So,
But hopefully at some point you guys do find a way to sign Bosa.
have to. And this ain't a like hope. This is a have to. It's a have to. And I believe we could free up some more cap space. We're so deep. We got so much depth on certain positions. You could cut one of them because let one of them veteran man go, one of them older guys go, and get down 2 million you need.
I think signing Javon Hargrave kind of thing because that money that you gave Javon Hargrave, you could have give to Bosa and maybe get a little something that Kinlaw even sign a veteran or even a backup type of defensive tackle or whatever. I think they kind of forced their hand a little bit with signing Javon Hargrave.
I don't think they expected Bosa to hold out
Why not?
because I think he still got one more year. But he do it at the right time because he win defensive player of the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you should have known that for the simple fact that he was the best defensive player in the league that year. One of the best defensive league throughout the past couple years since he came to the NFL. So you should have known at some point that was gonna happen. That's why you should have allocated the funds more to on his end than going to somebody else who's a lot more older players for Hargrave. I think Hargrave is like 30, 32, 31 or something like that.
He's 30.
Right, exactly.
I agree. I had to secure my asset before I went back.
Like secure asset, and then after take care of your in-house players. Then after you allocate your funds other way else, whether in free agency, draft, or whoever. I think they kind of dropped the ball on that.
Obviously. We need to get them in the house. Because all he do is catching stress over here every time I see the damn NFL thing pop across my phone, picture who pop across my phone. I looking to see Bosa saying, you got a bunch of people. Bosa deal is near. That's why I keep seeing. Bosa, then right after that, you see Bosa in the final not even close. So I just stopped watching the phone.
Well, it's tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Then Thursday, then Friday, and that's it. You don't hear nothing. He playing week 1.
Exactly.
Unless something happens on Saturday. But even if something happens Saturday, don't he play week 1?
Now it can't happen Saturday because the team done travel Friday.
Right, exactly. So
right, he have to make that Friday practice. The spot there for him. It ain't like we ain't gotta cut nobody. He already got a spot there. The spot waiting for him. We got 52 man active right now. So we'll see. I believe in Lynch. That's all I can do.
yeah, you ain't got no choice.
No, but he's still active, you know.
Still active.
He contracted, you know. This just last year. He's still contracted. They got fines. They got fines for everybody that missed preseason and missed games and them kind of stuff. Right. So that's why he's a contracted player. They ain't nothing about the 52. He part of the 52. He's a contracted player. Team like he a free agent. He's a contracted.
So this is last year.
This is last year. So he
right.
actually still contracted. So he's still on the team. That's why you find people when they miss stuff because they actually contracted to come to these things. It's up to them if they want to find them or not.
But we see what happened. We got 2 players we let go, so money had to come in. So we got
they let go through injury designations.
They may have to.
They got you usually let go somebody for that because they feel that they could get opportunity somewhere else. They ain't on the practice squad one, and you got them on injury reserve.
Yeah, we got them on reserve. Yeah.
So you release them because they ain't gonna be injured for the whole year. So that they give them a chance to go on another team. So whenever they're ready, them could go. That's why you do the injury settlement to just so that them could go and pursue other things. Because somebody gonna pick up Zane Gonzalez before this year out with kicking issues in the NFL. That's always the NFL with kicking issues. So somebody gonna pick them up. They ain't gonna really think. Most of these things is the writing that in these contracts, which is guarantees, pay structure, offset languages, all kinds of stuff. These things that have so it's up to them if they're gonna meet he demands or how they value him. It's up to them. So you just gotta see.
I just hope sometime tonight. What time it is over there? 5 o'clock. I just hope sometime here next 2-3 hours I see some pop out my phone. I ain't able.
That done too late.
That ain't too late, man. They better be out there burning the midnight oil. I don't want to hear that shit. All right. Ain't news out of Carolina? Or do we go straight into the preview?
Well, we previewed the games for Saturday. You ain't previewing nothing.
We got preview Thursday night game.
We got preview Thursday night game.
I don't back them teams, so I don't preview them.
Well, look how he's gonna start the 2024 season.
I don't preview teams I don't watch.
Look here.
All I can tell you is the Lions got hype and the Chiefs bang up. You want my selection? The Lions gonna win that game. That's all I got.
I agree with that too. I agree with that.
I don't know nothing else about them team and who playing and who ain't playing.
I agree with that.
I can't tell you who on the Lions defense.
Aiden Hutchinson, Chance Gardner-Johnson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Chance Gardner-Johnson.
E-Man Mosley.
Yeah. I didn't know 2 of them don't make up the whole 11. I don't know a damn thing. I can't peep.
What our linebacker name is, Casey? I got 6 linebacker. The middle linebacker, he's sick.
Here he's sick. Them just draft him. We talking about Jack Campbell.
No, the other one that was there from last year, man.
I guarantee they ain't got no more there from last year. Them suck. I can't. All I could say is with that game is that them injuries they got taken into factor. That Travis Kelce one and and then
Chris
the
Jones not being there.
not having Chris Jones, but
Hmm.
I just think the Lions. I don't want to say that them the better team, and I can't judge them from last year. I remember last year and this year is 2 different years. I just feel that they're gonna be more well rounded for that first game. I don't know who are playing for thing. What you name for Kansas City in terms of
Right,
receivers. I
right.
can't tell you the receivers. I don't
Only
know if
Tony
Tony playing. I
Watson,
think he may
the
be
tight end.
playing. Make it worse if Kelsey don't play. I can't name who the
Right.
receivers be. But team to say as if um Detroit got a stout defense anyhow. They were ranked bottom third in the defense last year. So, but it's hard for me to think. I really do not work on them. But I still got Detroit winning there 27-24. Yeah, around there. I got Detroit winning that game there. Even before the Kelsey injury, I had Detroit winning it.
Mhm.
I wasn't gonna go with Kansas City. I'll go with Detroit. For some strange reason I was going with Detroit all the time. So but it's better they could manage that hype. They got hype. Detroit got hype on them. But I don't know. Most people got them to win the NFC North this year. I ain't too sure. Well, you
It's a
can't count them.
possibility. I
They,
mean,
Yeah,
they could they
can't
can't
count
do
them out
it.
because the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals no. The Bears. You need to show about them, and you know that the Vikings aren't going to be as good as they were last year. I mean,
Them
yeah,
was
they got I think
them
they got Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator and defense for the Vikings.
them was good last year.
They were okay. They were okay.
why
They
this
were
fella
okay.
so better?
But I don't understand how you say them were good last year and them they ain't losing play they ain't losing the play again like 52-20 or something like that.
They made the playoffs. They made the playoffs. I
They ain't
mean,
saying much coming out of the North.
they made the playoffs. So
They ain't saying much coming out of
they
the
won. They
you
won. They won a good bit
remember
of games too.
the Lions had the same record as them, and
No,
somehow the
at the
Lions.
Vikings.
Yeah, remember
No,
that
sir.
last game of the season, the Lions and had played the Packers, and the Packers had no the Vikings had a game up on them, and the Lions were supposed. We were trying to figure out how come the Lions even went to the playoffs. Them had a three-way tie. Seattle had get it, but we couldn't understand why Seattle getting over the Lions. So, but I ain't picking no Vikings. Not because I got Brian Flores. The defense has sucked out a lot. They ain't got defensive people on the team either.
Yeah,
They don't have nobody. Harrison Smith and them all now and gone. Daniil Hunter don't know if he can play. Them Aaron Kendricks, all them fellas, Anthony Barr, them fellas all now. Them fellas they nothing. I ain't
yeah, they
the
were 13-4 last year.
Minnesota gonna beat Tampa Bay.
Minnesota gonna beat who?
Tampa Bay.
I ain't who?
Tampa Bay.
Minnesota playing
Oh,
Tampa Bay.
I talking about them.
I thought you was
I
like,
just talking about Minnesota in general.
oh, okay. I thought you
I
was
just
talking
talking
about
about
we.
no,
I
I
thought
talking
we.
about Minnesota in general. I ain't check who them the thing.
I mean, they had a good record last year, 13-4.
Yeah, but it was a you know how they would
Just
say a false record. If you look at
right.
the games that them thing, they lose by big things, and then some of them game. Remember that game that was done by like 30 against some team,
To the Colts and they came back and won
the
that
Colts
game.
and thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And
Just had a bad
and
defense.
then look what happened in the playoffs. The lead Daniel Jones scored like 40 something points. Team was a false team last year. Kirk Cousins ain't gonna carry them far this year. I think the last of Thielen gonna be tougher than them
It'll be
expect
tough for you.
because Jordan Addison got a heavy load to carry. Once them started zoning
Justin.
on Justin Jefferson, he
Jefferson.
got to step
You
up.
can't
They
guard him.
don't. They
They don't have
don't have
Dalvin
that.
Cook.
They don't have Dalvin Cook, which is another big thing. I think
Mhm.
I know T.J. Hawkinson is good. He get a big contract, but when you don't have Dalvin Cook in the back, nobody afraid of Matheson one. You can't stop Justin Jefferson, but there's ways to try to slow him down. So Jordan Addison got to step his game up.
Right.
Is a it's a difficult task with how that is, but me personally, I would still give the Lions the edge in terms of the divisions. Saturday we'll do our thing too, our bold predictions, everything. We're doing all them things Saturday. The picks, the bold predictions, the MVP award, every damn thing on Saturday. Um, but I that game on Thursday,
You said Detroit.
yeah, I picked Detroit because I was gonna pick, like I said, I was gonna pick them all the time. I just
Mm.
can't name who. I don't know who Mahomes plan to throw the ball to. I don't know who them throwing the ball to.
Well,
The way the Lions in Kansas City is that both of them must score on each possession. But I got a feeling that
Detroit don't get a step.
Mahomes gonna falter on a one or two possessions.
Yeah.
Cause you don't have a key contributors. Cause I don't know
eh,
who the
eh,
hell
eh,
is I don't know who the receivers is.
what Goff gonna do?
Why I've got some players out there, you know.
He got one of the best. He got one of the best offensive
No,
players in the
Shane don't
league.
like Gav he been on a rant, but you got Jamar Gibbs, you got David Montgomery,
Yeah.
you got Sid Brown, you got
He got
all them
Amar
other
Rossi and Brown.
he got him
all them
Justin
fellas.
Johnson.
And you bring back Ben Johnson, which is big.
Mhm.
Ben Johnson really helped.
I think the line was one of the top 5 offensive line last year too as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
Decker,
have no
Glasgow,
Chris
and them
Jones to bring
fellas.
pressure.
They got Taylor Decker, they got Glasgow, the center, they got Penoy
Let
Sewell.
me go ahead and type in KC from now. See, I can't see.
Like I agree with Detroit. I agree with
I
Detroit
can't.
as well.
I can't see.
Detroit with the upset.
I can't see. Let me see this.
We'll do, yeah, see it. We'll do all our other game picks and predictions for the season the day before the season start.
These fellas on the Detroit hype train.
Yeah, just for that game, man. I think they'll do good on that game. I know Shane asked me about Carolina. I mean, I know we went through the cuts and everything. The main thing out there right now is um where Bonds looked to he looked like he started a not a hold out but a hold in, as in he came to training camp and was there for all the stuff for preseason even though he didn't play. But as of last week, he stopped. He got a bunch of did not practice. He in the building. He goes to the meetings, but he don't go to the walkthroughs. He don't go to the practices, and that's a contract dispute. He's on his last year of the contract too, and I think the problem with Carolina is Carolina tipped them hand when they didn't accept 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick from the Rams. When you don't do that, that means you got to pay Brian Bonds
Mhm.
he value. Right now, he value is I saw something that they said that they offered him the same as Crosby. Crosby had 4 years, 84 million. But we know how the thing going up. We know salary cap going up, the rule for the hours going up. So Brian Bonds looking for about, I would assume, 26 to 28 million. I know Carolina don't value him. Carolina probably value him at 22 20, well, 24 million, 25 million, but I think he's trying to squeeze 28 million. So, and the issue is, you only quarterbacks that get traded for 2 and 3 first round picks. When a non-quarterback get a trade offer, 2 first round picks and a second round pick, you just tip your hand there by showing that you ain't trading him, so he got an edge. He got an edge on the negotiation. He could have hold out for the whole preseason. He didn't. He was there all the time. Now you're in a bind because you just put Marquise Haynes on injury reserve, and when Bonds in practice all week, they say usually a Sunday game. If you're in practice by Wednesday or in any of the practices Wednesday, and more than likely you ain't gonna play that Sunday game. That's why they're trying to get the Bosa and Bonds deal done by tomorrow. And most people saying if you don't get that signed by Wednesday, they ain't playing Sunday. So I listened to Frank right today, and he defer all the messages in terms of contract messages. He talked to Bonds, all of them, everybody good. He, like I say, he there for meetings, but he ain't been practicing. And I don't know if he can play Sunday, which is a big concern for me. But the fact that you reject 2 first rounds, you're gonna have to pay the man 26, 28 million. whether you like it or not. And I don't know what the hold up is. I think somebody say I think it's guarantees. That could be the hold up, the offset language, them kind of things is usually hold up. So I don't know. Tomorrow, if he don't get signed tomorrow, it's a big question mark whether he gonna play on Sunday. We'll find out more. As of today, they say they were still far apart in contract negotiations. So I don't know what the plan is, how they plan to sign him. But we'll see because he hasn't practiced this whole week with walkthroughs or anything. Tomorrow's usually Wednesday is usually like a main practice before the Sunday game, Wednesday and Thursday. And the injury report gonna come out tomorrow too. The depth charts come out today. Injury report come out tomorrow. So tomorrow and Thursday, we may have to see how Brian Bonds decide if he gonna play or if the Panthers decide I'm gonna pay. So we got to see what happened there. Saturday,
Has he played for the preseason?
no, they don't play them stars in the preseason.
But he played
He,
no games at all.
no, they ain't playing. He was there. He trained in camp. He trained and
Okay,
everything.
so he was in camp though.
Yeah, he didn't hold out. 'Cause he said that he was. He said this is something special with brewing. It would be bad for me to board in the team by missing. He was there. He was in training camp. No, the pressure on them because the fact that he holding in and he practicing, the pressure is on the Panthers because he do it smart. He keep going and then get a little too slack that he think that we could just go. Now he has to say, nah, starting of the season games cooked. You need me. You need to pay the man. The value of top line edge rushers going, you're gonna have to pay him because but I think also too, he looking at what Bosa trying to get as in if Bosa getting 33 million, he want about 28, 29 million.
Is he what
That's the
then
thing
though?
with it. Like it's the same thing like you say, it's a cat and mouse between them because he ain't gonna look there and see this and see that, but he kind of seen where the market is where Bosa is because for sure Bosa gonna get about 33, 34, 35 if Donald is about 32. So he gonna try to squeeze as much as possible out of them. I don't think the Panthers wanna pay him 28 million.
Right.
But the way the league is and the fact that you turned down all them draft picks, you can't go trade him right now because he value gonna drop because you didn't take it. So the fact of that is you're gonna have to suck it in and pay him 27, 28 million. And it got ways to deal with that. I would have paid him 28 million on a 4 year deal and front load it. Because guess what? Your quarterback on a rookie contract. When that deal done, that's when you're gonna pay Bryce Young. It's a simple thing as that. We got about 80 something million next year. Our front loading that whole deal. 4 years, however much you want, 28 million. Because you don't have to pay a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't paying it. You got
Take
Icky
about the fifth
Kwano
years
on a
next year.
you got Icky Kwano on his rookie deal. That's your left tackle. That's your next big payday deal.
Okay.
Derek Brown, you could afford to do that at defensive tackle. You got ways to get around it. But again, I just feel is how much he asking and how much the Panthers value got him as he value, which is the little tricky part. But we got to see what gonna happen. As far as I know, tomorrow I'll update it on Twitter what's going on with Burns, and then by Saturday you'll see whether or not he gonna be playing or not. I might be here Saturday. Got hurricane coming, so current might be off. I don't know what's going on with them.
Get
We'll
generated
see.
already.
We'll see how it goes by Wednesday and Thursday, depending on if he signs or not. So we'll see.
So that's all.
Uh,
That's all the news out of the camps.
yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
yeah. I think for the most part, cause we did that big run through last week Thursday with the cuts and everything. It's more of a preview health, and I know we got to do a big show with predictions like what we did last year and player of the year, MVPs, all those kind of stuff, which we'll do on Saturday. We'll do a proper show on Saturday to bring in the season with our picks and predictions and then talk a little bit about that game on Thursday. But I think tonight is more of a just a mellow night. You know, Tuesday is usually a half day for
Hmm.
NFL teams and a whole. And then you're going to those big practices Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I think Saturday we'll have a better idea, like in terms of injury wise too, who's questionable, who's probable. So we get a better idea of it Saturday. Do a big show on Saturday to kick off the NFL season. Kick off week one Sunday on
in,
Sunday.
in all our games, all the games.
No, my game is a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, I mean to say though that by the time we do a show Sunday night, all of
Yeah,
the teams are already played.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we can be able to recap our performances, our team's performances, and see how we do, how we look.
Mm-hmm.
So picks are in for Thursday night game. KZ and Srinagar with Detroit. They
hmm
on the hype train. I sticking with KC. I just don't have no faith in Goff. Can't see. Can't do it. Give him Megatron. He still can't do it. I don't know. I can't see. So we'll see how that goes. Um, and I think that's all I really got. I just waiting for my guy here to be signed in the back so we can start racking up them sacks again. See if we get a sack leader this season again. We should.
Yeah, I think all we had was that I think they named the team captains: Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Graham, Darius Slay, Lane Johnson, Jake Elliott, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts are all team captains. So I think that's all that happened with the team this week so far. Nothing else come out of the Eagles camp really to be too excited about.
Yeah. Not much. We released our first unofficial depth chart, but I don't go after the unofficial depth chart too much. Nothing surprising.
You have the same actual status they had on offense, pretty much the same Debo, Kittle,
Yeah.
Ayuk, course, Purdy gonna be a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Your
Most of,
offensive line pretty much back other than McGlinchey. Your whole defensive players mostly back other than Mosley and a couple of safeties and stuff like that. But probably you're pretty much the offense. Your depth chart pretty much gonna be set.
yeah, it's pretty the same. The defense is the same too. I mean, the only difference is we got new ends, right? But
Right,
you've seen the ends before the mother rotation.
right,
Clean Farrell get the starting job because I know if Bosa spot or probably Jake Jackson take Bosa spot for now, but holding on the middle gonna be Armstead and Hargrave. And then the safeties are the same as last year. Tashawn Gibson and kind of Noah Hufunga. And then Connor's the same. And Isaiah Oliver, he playing in nickel. I thought he was gonna be the number two, but they really brought him in to be the nickel back. So
right.
and that's what he was playing. So nothing surprising. That's all I got. And what you got?
That's it. That's it for me.
That's it. That's it
Like
for
I
me.
said, the big show gonna be on Saturday, and we go through everything there, the official preview, and then our picks and predictions. So stay tuned for the Saturday show, cause that's gonna be a good one. So, but outside of that, that's it from us for tonight. Everybody's cool and mellow. Check us next Tuesday. We'll see after week one how cool and mellow we be.
Matter of fact, after Sunday night.
Right.
Guys,
So
you got a fella in here got a little temper. I don't know. I don't know.
Because if we lose to the Patriots, I might be too happy.
So we'll see how it goes once the season officially kicks off. But Saturday is our next show, but that's gonna be a good fun show with our predictions and everything else.
Right.
Outside of that, just make sure you stick to our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we'll always update our content on that, and we'll post the shows on Twitter and Facebook as well. So you can always look back at the shows. But like Shane and KG said, it's officially week one of the NFL season. and we are all excited for the season. So big things ahead. Good season coming up, and we'll be here for the entire season talking some Panthers, Niners, and Eagles football straight through till about February,
Hmm.
All the way
and
through
then
to February.
all right. But that's it for me. I think that's it for the rest of the guys too.
All right. See y'all. Enjoy week 1, Thursday night, and we'll see y'all Saturday.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.